So we just have come towards the end of our discussion. Now, I want you to give me precisely, if you can say, 5 steps, or rather 5 tips for people to take inspiration from your journey, and how can a person be consistent and passionate about being an entrepreneur. What's your 5 takes on giving the inspiration to people who are there as our audience today?
Great. Again, okay, let me formulate that, but
Please, no
I
problem.
can go on.
Yeah.
First thing is to have a dream.
Correct. Yes. Have that seed in your head.
Have that. I mean, we are here not just to follow certain mundane laws of life. Create something. And creation happens only when you have an idea in your head. Have that. And first is that. Second is try to be as independent as you are. Right? See, there are laws, there are certain rules that need to be followed. It's today when I look back, why I'm saying this is, I'm saying this with a lot of passion and satisfaction. 17 years I worked in a public sector. And today many people, at that time I remember still, why are you leaving a public sector job?
Correct.
That was a big question. But I took that risk because I got a job in a private sector. And here I was in Mumbai, I was doing quite well in that 4 years. I got a chance to go abroad, that to Saudi Arabia. Again, I took a risk. People said, why are you leaving India? You got such a good job, you can become a director, that. I said, no, I want to get set up into a new field, which is petrochemicals. 8 years I was working there handsomely, very well paid, my family was with me, everyone. But suddenly, I decided to take care of my father, I need to come back to India. Again, people said, why are you coming back? What are you going to do without a job? All those kind of things. You're having a good lifestyle. I said, no, this is my priority. So that, and then again, when I stepped into manufacturing, people told me, why are you stepping into manufacturing? But 2 years down the line, I'm enjoying it. Right? So that is the second one.
Taking risks.
So that's it. Without risk, there is no success without risks.
Absolutely.
See, you are successful in what you're doing, the mundane things. But if you want to go out of that, get out of the comfort zone, take risks. Third, persistence. Lage rana. That's what they say.
Lage
Right?
types, yeah.
See, I'll come again. It has to all connect to the dream only, finally. See,
Correct.
That's
Finally,
the first
yes.
part. Because, so, ultimately, there are going to be so many obstacles. There are going to be so many people going to tell you that you are not going to be successful. You're going to fail. All those things. But keep the dream in mind and keep at it. Initially, people will not value you. But as they see that you're keeping at it, people understand, hey, he's a serious guy. Let us do business with him. That's how business comes. That's how work also comes.
Correct.
3. Fourth, once you are an entrepreneur, you should also have the right people with you.
Absolutely.
Because you'll start understanding that when slowly your team grows. Right? So probably what we are doing currently is we are trying to find out, especially in workmen who are young, who has an ambition to grow and who are willing to learn. Create that team. You need only one supervisor who is experienced enough. The rest can be taught. So the team, how the team is being handled. So building a good team is very important for an entrepreneur to get success in the business. So that's the fourth one. And fifth, which is again linked back to the dream, is begin with an end in mind. Have those targets fixed. Have that long 5-year plans, short-term plans, all those things fixed up. Because the dream, you had the dream, all those is hazy. But when you put that plan in action, that is when everything comes in a full
Connected.
circle.
Full circle, yes.
Full circle. And so these are the 5 steps which probably is, see, again, I have been only 2 years into manufacturing, but these 2 years have been a big learning experience. I know that I got miles to go. And as Robert Frost rightly said, I have miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. I know for sure, But Ravi and I are going to take this company to not only to great heights, but across the globe. We got firm footprints. We know what we are going to do. Again, but independently, we cannot do these things. We need support from so many people. Somehow, I've been lucky. We have been lucky that the right people are associating with us. It depends on providence. But then, unless you take action, you can't get the others to come in and join.
Correct.
And that is where we feel blessed. I'm sure Thea New Consultancy and Diktis, our manufacturing arm, are going to get great heights.
Fantastic. Fantastic. It